I just got back from what I would call, no, it is the worst shoot I've ever had. Good morning, hello, welcome to the road. We're finally traveling. I'll be on the road for 6 weeks straight and I could not be more excited. But we're starting in what's probably the most special. I think it's the perfect place to start these videos from the road. Today I have to go shoot something for work, a small documentary piece, and then hit the road and drive to LA. So yeah, let's get going. All right, work is done, the shoot went well, and now we've just pulled up to the place, the special place. Now, I haven't been here in literally 20 years, so I'm kind of excited. I don't really know what to expect. Haven't seen it in so long, but I think this place is perfect for this journey because it's where I started my journey. If you haven't picked it up on it by now, but we're at the place that I was born. We're in Oceanside, California. This is where I was born, and I'm walking down the street that I was raised on from the time I was born till I was 6 years old. And it's pretty crazy that one of the first trips that I was going on for this stretch is to the place I was literally born. So I thought, I'm not much of a fake guy, but the timing seemed too good to be true. I've been working on this YouTube channel and coming up with ideas for it, and the first place I'm gonna go is the place I was born, a random city north of San Diego in California. It just seemed too good to be true. So I thought maybe I would bring you guys to the house that I was born in. Well, I wasn't born in the house, but you get what I mean. And that's it, right there. That house was the house where it all started. And so it seemed fitting to come here for where this all starts. But this video isn't about me or this house. It's to start this journey. Went to the Oceanside Pier to shoot, and really there just wasn't much going on. I got a couple of good frames, but it's just kind of overcast and gross, and there's just, I don't know, wasn't a lot going on. Plus, I got to get to Santa Monica, I'm staying there tonight, so on the road now, and I think I'm going to try to shoot the Santa Monica Pier because it's far more exciting, and so, but for now, we're just cruising.
I want to kiss you when we fight, kiss you when we fight.
First off, I apologize if the audio in this portion of the video sucks, but there's a good reason for it. I woke up this morning, I was feeling good, was going to go out and shoot Santa Monica and the pier and all of the beautiful things going on, and had this really great idea to shoot some street performers and make a video out of that, and so I did. I left, got some breakfast, and it all went downhill very quickly. The reason the audio here sucks is because I was at breakfast, having a good old, egg white omelet, trying to be a little healthy, had my camera on the table, wasn't even recording, was just hanging out, trying to plan the video for the day, and the waiter comes by and knocks the table, and my camera falls directly down on top of the shotgun microphone, breaks the shotgun microphone into two pieces. Luckily it was a cheap one that I just brought on this trip. And he was very apologetic, ended up giving me my meal for free, but I was pretty worried about the camera, so I immediately obviously picked it up, and you might notice that this looks a little weird too, because this lens, which is the lens 16 to 35 that I normally shoot this on, is no longer working. The focus ring just won't work, autofocus doesn't work, the camera can't tell what f-stop it's at, so this bad boy is going into early retirement. I'm going to send it to Sony to get fixed, and it's going to make shooting these videos a lot tougher because this is the only true wide-angle lens I have. So that sucks. If anyone has one of these they want to let me borrow for the next 5 weeks, let me know. But Yeah, so that's how my morning started, which was probably the sign that I should have just stopped. Should have just called it a day and said, you know what, we're good. But I wanted to get through it. I wanted to go get some good shots, and I didn't really know I was going to without that lens, because all I have is the lens that's on here, which is a 70 to 200, which is by no means a vlogging lens or wide angle by any means, and then an 85 mil lens. Granted, it's f1.4 and it's beautiful and bokeh-y and fun to shoot with, but if you hold it here, it's gonna be on your nose. So yeah, not sure how I'm gonna make the next video. Might order a lens, rent it, I don't know. Hoping that I can find a solution. So yeah, went out to Santa Monica and went out to the pier and decided to shoot some street performers to just kind of try to salvage whatever it was. Oh, and then I was like, oh, I'll get some drone shots, and pulled out my drone, put it in the sky, and then the gimbal wasn't working, and I didn't have my iPhone cord, so I couldn't see why it wasn't working. So that was on me. But yeah, basically just a disaster of a morning. Still managed to get a couple good frames though of these performers. I think one cool part about this area of California is all of the piers and the areas of the coast that you go to, there's performers, and so I thought it would be really cool to try to shoot those. The lighting was actually really nice because it was like kind of overcast but still bright, like the sun was kind of peeking through, so there weren't a ton of shadows. So this first one is this magician who is doing the ball and cup, follow the cup, make the balls do some weird tricks. So he's tossing the cups around. Got a really nice frame of him. Second one here, this violinist, he had this whole setup, but he was awesome. He was playing like some Post Malone covers and getting real into it. So he was really cool. I wanted to try to capture his emotion in the frames because he was really getting into it. And I think I did a good job with this one. And then finally, up at the top of the pier, there was a guy just kind of jamming on a guitar, old-fashioned, you know, electric guitar, just kind of going at it. But I found this pillar that kind of holds up the main sign over Santa Monica, and it has these crisscrosses in it. And he was standing kind of right in the perfect vantage point to shoot through it and frame him nicely. So yeah, I was pretty happy with the way these turned out given how the morning went. But hey, that's the lesson that you learn, and that's part of the reason that I love shooting and doing this stuff, is because you just gotta push through. You just gotta figure it out, and sometimes shit's gonna go wrong and your gear's gonna break and nothing's gonna work, but you can still get some great shots and figure out a way to capture something or create something that's unique and fun and exciting, which is what I try to do today. So yeah, it sucks that that lens broke and that I don't have a microphone right now. I'm gonna go buy one, but yeah, it was a pretty terrible morning, but still got a couple of good frames out of it, which I'm happy about. So that's the lesson of the day, which I think is something I want to do in all these videos now, because I do really think that when you go out and shoot, you learn something basically every time you do it. I've never shot performers. I've never shot at a pier or on a beach, and I think over the course of the past couple of days I was able to get some cool shots. I'll post a bunch of those on Instagram, so go ahead and follow me. I'll put it right here in the link in the bio over there if you want to see the full array of shots. Hopefully we're over the gear breaking and failures and bad shoots, and we can kind of hit the ground running and have some smooth sailing from here on out. But I'm super pumped for the next trip. Gotta pack up, get ready to go. If you like this video, if you learned anything, if you enjoy seeing me suffer, drop a like, subscribe if you'd like to, and comment down below stories of times that, you know, your shoots haven't gone right and how you got through them. Love to hear them, and yeah, that's all I've got for you today. That's all I want to have for you today. So we'll see you in the next one. Peace.